this video, we're talking about our U-channel or expander channel. This will accept the MagnaTrack housing into it and adjust or compensate for out-of-square openings. As you'll see, the way that it slides onto the track housing, you can adjust out to about 1.5 inches per side with the expander to compensate for out-of-square openings. If your opening was wider at the bottom than it was at the top, you would use this expander channel to shim out or level out your tracks on an unlevel opening. The tolerance on MagnaTrack is 1/2 inch plus or minus from your hood dimension. So if you went 120, 120 and a half, 119 and a half, that is within acceptable range, even though we have 1 inch difference between middle and top. If you had any opening that was over 1/2 inch, it will require our U-channel. So the U-channel application will adjust either for a wider opening at the bottom, a narrow opening at the bottom than it is at the top, which then we could get into our hood offset, which we'll talk about in another video. On this application though, for your U-channel, one thing to keep in mind, if we are talking about Hurricane product, this is the U-channel that we supply for our Hurricane screen. It is the same MagnaTrack, same track retainers with the U-channel for an inside mount application, inside jam. If you're doing an inside jam, the U-channel on our Hurricane product cannot be shimmed at all. It must be slapped 100% together, and if your opening is over 1/2 inch, you will have to use build-out material behind the track and do more of a face mount application than an inside mount application. There is no adjustment on a Hurricane product, otherwise you'll avoid all of your warranty on the product and liability. So U-channel, again, can be used as a modified shim to give you full concealment both sides of your tracks for an insect solar vinyl product. For a Hurricane product, no shimming available, must be slapped in and fully secured straight through the track system.